What is up, everybody? It's Jack here. So recently I've been watching a lot of videos about people doing off-roading through very icy, very snowy environments, and I've always wanted to try it myself. And today we're in luck because I got an invitation from GWM to head to China's extremely snowy Changbai Mountain to try off-roading in some of their vehicles. So this is an event with over 1,000 people in attendance, so great chance to meet some new friends, see the awesome, beautiful sights of Changbai Mountain. And speaking of which, I have just checked the weather and it is negative 20 or 30 degrees Celsius there. So I am bringing all of my warmest clothes. All right, we made it, coming right out of the airport. Right, we're gonna see the Haval H9, the GWM Power, and a whole lot of other awesome GWM models. We're also gonna be able to see some local culture, some intangible cultural heritage. So I don't know about you guys, but I am super pumped. Let's get it.
Welcome to Global Ice and Snow Off-Road Festival. And I want to tell you this event is amazing.
Yeah.
And we'll do some off-roading, and we can also experience local culture.
Ooh, I'm pumped then. I say we go ahead and get to it, yeah?
We'll prepare a Tank 500 to welcome you. Let's go.
This car right here, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's jump in, let's go. All right, very exciting. First time at Changbai Mountain in China. So I've heard about this mountain a lot. It's literally right on the border of Northeast China and North Korea. It's also, we're right in the middle of winter in January. So we're riding on, it's really a country road. So like, I hopped in this vehicle at first. I have this giant backpack that I've got with me, my luggage. I throw it back here, and there's actually still a lot of space. Like I could sit another person right here, no problem. Big bag in the middle. You've got a lot of space, whether it be left to right, front and back. It's very comfortable, very roomy. Also, I kind of like what they've done with the interior design. I mean, you look at like just the door right here, kind of the designs they're using. It's a very sleek and kind of luxurious feel to it. So like it's an off-roading vehicle, but they have that kind of luxury brand feel to it as well. And you see the genuine leather here. I gotta take my glove off for this. Feel it, you know, up close with your own hand. It's very soft, very nice, very, I wanna say supple to the touch. And I really kind of like what they did with the design as well. I enjoy the geometric design of it. So I don't want to say this is a cream colored interior, a little darker than cream, but it does have a very pretty look to it. And you see they have the geometric design coming right here. It's almost like it ripples as well, the way they've kind of crafted that. So I like the craftsmanship on it. You also see it's got, I want to say perforated is the word. It's got the little holes on here that make it to where if you're in a really hot environment, it's really sunny, the sun's been beaming down on your leather for a while, it's not going to be too hot. You're not going to feel sticky and hot on the leather. That wouldn't be a big deal here in Changbai where it's freezing. It's like 0 degrees here, Fahrenheit, negative in the if we're talking Celsius. But I don't know if you guys were watching recently. I was watching anyways. At the end of December, GWM did the Liwa Festival in the Middle East, so right in the middle of the desert. So that would be a big deal when you have like this perforation right here. It keeps the seats nice and cool. So that Liwa Festival though, it was super cool. They had a lot of GWM vehicles doing off-roading through sand dunes, through the desert, all sorts of crazy environments. There was a ton of people there, a ton of spectators that I was seeing in the live stream and on the video. People everywhere. I think the reception for the vehicle was really good. Really a lot of popularity there. And it was just so cool to see how these vehicles perform in such an extreme environment. And it kind of made me jealous, I won't lie. I really wanted to do off-roading in a desert like that. But today we're lucky as well because we've come out to almost a polar opposite of an environment. We're in snow-capped, high altitude, really cold mountains. So it's kind of like the opposite of desert off-roading, but still very extreme, very intense as well. So I'll be excited to see how this baby performs going through dense mountain forest, going up snowy slopes, going through icy conditions, snow-covered, almost like tundra conditions. So it'd be really cool to see how it performs. So far, I mean, I can just really just speak to the comfort of this vehicle. Nice to sit in. I feel like I could go on a road trip on this. Seats, not too firm, not too soft either. It's a really good balance, almost like the Goldilocks of vehicle seating, if you will. So far, comfort, enjoyment, been really nice. I'll be also excited to see how it performs off-road. And another thing I really like about this vehicle, as you see with the interior design, they have this giant sunroof that really spans almost the entire ceiling of this vehicle, especially when you're in a very northern area in a winter season. I mean, you only get so many hours of sunlight every day. So to be able to have this sunroof here, it lets you get the maximum amount of sunlight that you can, you know, when your daylight is very limited. So you see the sun's shining through right here. That's nice when you're in a place where sunlight is really kind of a rarity. So I'm really big fan of the sunroof right here. It's very cool. You can see blue skies, white clouds, all that right through it. But yeah, just comfortable vehicle to ride in. I'll be excited to see how it performs off-road in a little later. So we're in a pretty mountainous, rugged area right here, but still a smooth enough ride that I can be pouring water out of my thermos, real hot water of course, real cold out here, and drinking it no problem. Got the air conditioning control down here. I think I can have it. Oh, it's got a seat warmer. That's nice. So from the rear seat that I'm sitting in here, the back seats, they've got the seat warmer as well, and they got like the control panel right here. Still cold. It is cold outside. I turn up the heat right here. Starting to feel toasty already.
Jack.
Hey, Audrey.
Welcome.
Yeah, long time no see, huh?
So that is the Chinese traditional house we ready for you.
Ooh.
That is also the northeast of China's traditional hotels. Yeah, you can see that is the Chinese traditional house. That is also the very so different kinds of styles hotels for you. The GWM have already for you.
I love it. The paintings, the furniture, coming in from like the wintry outdoors, nice and warm and cozy.
Yes, yeah, we can sit on the sofa couch to feel it.
And you got snacks too?
Yes,
oh my goodness. Fantastic.
Yeah, please sit.
So you said
feeling it.
This is the northeastern traditional style, yeah?
Yes. For example, we have the different kinds of styles hotels in the northeast of China. But now, for this time, GWM to make you feeling another experience, to ready for this for you, to get a happy time in the snow and ice festival for this time.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, I've been in China for a while, stayed in different traditional Chinese, you know, buildings and hotels, but this is the first time in a northeastern one. It's really cool. Like you can see the snow like right out the window, like all white and cold, but you come in and it's like cozy and stuff.
Yes.
The paintings as well. And I see you got the Chinese New Year's knot.
Yeah, for that one, it also have the GWM logo.
You got your own custom ones?
Yes. So our GWM also prepared for the gift
panda.
for you. Yeah, it's a panda and the tank models for you.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable.
Yeah, we hope you have a happy days in our ice and snow festivals for GWM.
Oh, and it comes with a model as well?
Yeah, it's like this. You can see
so it's like this model.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to open it right now when it's nice and sealed up, but I'll check out this one.
Yeah. For this GWM Snow and Festival, we also have this tank 500 to drive it on the ice and snow. You feel it very exciting.
So very cool. So that's also the Kong, right? I've seen one of those before.
Yeah. For this kind of bike, this kind of bike is only for the Chinese, the northeast
Right,
area.
I've heard about
Yeah.
the Northeast, they use what they call this calm,
Yeah,
right?
yes, because in the northeast of China, there is very cold in the winter.
Yes,
so
definitely.
that is kind of bad. You make me feel very hot and warm.
Yeah,
in the
they heat
winter.
it from underneath, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, very cool. I'll have to try that out.
Yeah,
while I'm
tonight
here.
you will live in here,
Yeah.
sleeping on this kind of bed.
Yeah, this is also a first time for me. All
Okay.
right, very cool.
Hey, Jack. Hey. We got you a GWM down jacket for you.
For me?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you can see there has a GWM logo on it.
Oh, that is so sweet. You guys got me a jacket.
Yes,
What?
you can try to dress it and feel it very fit for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
It looks my size, judging by the outward appearance of it.
Wow, you
Woo.
look so handsome.
It's perfect. It's
Yeah.
just the right size. So for our GWM event here at Changbai Mountain, we have over 1,000 people in attendance. These are people from all around China, all around the world. So today I'm here with the camera. We'll see who we can find, see what their story is, why they're here, and what they are excited about, what they are looking forward to seeing. So let's see what we can find.
My name is Zach Chaves. I'm very excited to be in this trip in the winter test, and I have a good expectation to drive the best cars in the world about this great technology from GWM.
Hi, this is Chava from Mexico. I'm an automotive journalist. I'm here in China to do a test drive, a winter test drive in the northern of China. So I expect to can try and can test all the tank and power models, and I expect to have some fun. Chan Chin Cha.
一定好。
一定好。
very good.
Very good. 谢谢。
谢谢。
Oh yeah, it's very nice brand. The products that are being sold in Brazil. I'm Brazilian. I'm a journalist from Brazil, and I've driven all of them. Very technological, very efficient, and I'm expecting to come more vehicles to my country for us to test and enjoy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Today, I've met so many amazing new friends, and I can't wait to get behind the wheel tomorrow. The excitement of sharing this driving experience with them again is truly something that I'm really looking forward to. Mr. Wei's White Tiger Rush was absolutely incredible. Now it's time to take a little deeper dive and learn what's really behind this off-road adventure. I can't wait to see what's in store at the workshop.
Mr. Parker,
Nice
how are
to
you?
meet you. Nice
Good to meet you
again.
here in Beishan,
Yes.
north of China.
Yes.
On the minus 30 degrees on ice.
Yes.
Tell me the features, the most important features of the Haval H9, the new generation, and why this car is so important to the brand Haval.
Firstly, I'm very happy to have you here. So
Thank you.
we met you the Jeddah Auto Show. That again, we want to come to visit us. And today I would like to give you the very brief introduction about the Haval H9, the new baby from Haval, GWM Haval. I think this is a very outstanding vehicles and SUV. So the number one for H9, I would like to say that we have this great vehicles for great powertrain. This car is the 2.4 turbo diesel engine. The diesel engine, we like to say that from the technology of the diesel engine, we already put a lot of the investment and the huge resources, for the diesel engine. Actually, that we're starting from the diesel engine back to the 12 years ago. And the first diesel engine from GWM is the 2.8 TC. That's a great performance. Now we have the 2.4 turbocharged, diesel engine, which is also great and outstanding performance. Now, I would like to say that this cars, the 2.4 turbo diesel engines, will give you the great efficiencies and the maximum torque. Power. This is 2.4 liters, turbocharged,
and what called the maximum torque is 480 Newton, and the power is the 135 kilowatt. And another very great important factors for our customers is the fuel efficiency. You know, that's the fuel efficiency. That's 8.8 liters. You know, we're using the cars on the Saudi Arabia GCC market. You know, the diesel fuels is a very great choice. You know, for the customers. And another thing, you know, for the cost saving for the diesel, so you understand very clearly. You know, we really consider about the consumers, you know, operating cost, and I mean ownership cost, especially you are using the vehicles daily. So that's also very outstanding, the performance for the Haval H9. That's the diesel engines. Another thing I would like to emphasize is, you know, for these vehicles, the powertrains, you know. Then again, I would like to say that diesel engines will give you the great easy maintenance. You know, the maintenance cost will be very low. So it's also helped the customers to choose the diesel, you know, for H9 off-road SUVs. Actually, it is also family SUV. We have the 7-seaters. We have the 7-seaters. So this is somehow I would like to introduce these vehicles for the key component, you know, to our consumers.
Okay, well now we're in Beirut. The snow is amazing. It reminds me of the sands in Saudi Arabia.
That's right.
So tell me about the off-road system that the Haval H9 comes with.
Again, I would like to say that GWM has the two key words, you know, to deliver to the customers. One is the technologies, one is the off-road. You know, that's the off-road technology. What we are using for our vehicles, you know, is absolutely the unique technologies. You know, such as we have the high-fall and the hybrid intelligence of four-wheel drive. And also we have the high-fall T, you know, that's another thing, the high-fall Z. You know, I think those are the three, you know, the off-road technologies equipped for our tank SUV and the Haval H9. I think that's the kind of the technologies with the electrifications will make sure, you know, customers going outside for adventure, right, for have fun with the family, yeah, and also make sure, you know, that's vehicles, that's off-road technology will bring the customers back to home safely. You know, so that's why we have the 3 logs. Don't mention that, definitely the logs of this, you know. So that no matter we are used a different scenario like a sod, you know, desert, the snow, ice, snow, and even the mud, you know, it's also give the customers confidence, you know, to make sure the off-road technology from the GWM will make sure everybody safe and make sure everybody having confidence for the off-road technologies about the H9, even tank 300, 400, 500, 700.
Okay, now walk me through the features of the exterior design that have changed from the previous generation. Tell me about what and how the designers brought this beautiful look to the car.
If you look on the designs, you know, you can see the big front grills, you know, very strong, bold, and also you see the boxing. It's the boxing designs. You know, we will make sure that we have enough space, you know, for family.
Right.
You know, so you can take your family, 5, 6, you know, people to somewhere desert, you know, to see that beautiful sunshine, you know, you know, enjoy the life with a lot of the accessories and the luggage.
For picnic, for example.
And yes, so the camping. So that's why the boxing design is also very fashionable designs currently. So that's why we are using the very unique boxy designs to let the customers enjoy the latest fashion in the world.
Okay, what about the interior? Now we move from the exterior design, the interior. What makes it so different than the previous generation?
Yes, let's see the interiors. I will give you the more details information about the interiors to see, experience a lot of the comfort and the intelligent features. This.
Okay.
All right, so today we're in for a treat because I have got the president of GWM International with us here today to tell us about what GWM has been doing worldwide recently. So let's invite Parker, our president of GWM International. How you doing, Parker?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you a couple questions about what GWM has been doing worldwide. I mean, I know that GWM, they've been expanding their market share rapidly, selling more and more vehicles abroad. What do you think about GWM and its future prospects around the world?
Firstly, I would like to say that I really appreciate all the the consumers, dealers, family, all GWM family support in the GWM business in the overseas markets. Actually, 2024, our sales numbers reached the 415,000 units.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, so then, but it's numbers just means we try to make the more growing stories from that numbers. So with this year, so we would like to have the more increase, from these numbers. So
so 450,000 is just a beginning.
Just
for
the
you
beginning.
guys.
Yeah. So,
okay.
So if I want to talk about the perspective of the GWM overseas business, first I would like to say that we really have the great product, so that we want to offer the better quality and value for money, for our customers in the overseas markets. Yeah. Right. So that's why the product is the key, to keep growing. For the business,
the brand awareness.
The brand awareness.
It's really communicated through the product, the vehicle itself.
Exactly. So that's why we would like to say the product is the everything.
Yeah.
For brand building and for the dealer comfort, dealer, the profitabilities and consumers, need.
Right.
They have to meet. We have to meet the consumers' demand. So that's the number one. Number two, we also need to have the more technology, for the product, for the business,
right.
that we put more investment for technologies. Today we have the great ice snow, festival here.
Yeah.
We also invite a lot of the dealers, a lot of the KOL, KOC from all over all of the world.
Right, I saw Brazil, Mexico, some other countries,
Middle East, Australia,
right.
The Thailand, Malaysia. This market they came to. These people come to here to experience the technology, especially for off-road capability of the vehicles. As you know, we have the tank, we have the H9, also have the power, pickup, which is a very strong, off-road capabilities,
right.
with the great technologies, So that's why just like I said before, to my friend, my customers said, the speaking something, it's not really help.
It's not very convincing.
Yeah, not convincing, right? So then touching a few, is the great communication. The
real experience.
Yeah. Right. So that's why you have the experience. You can see, oh wow, this is nice cars. And that's something guaranteed that people will have the more tension you
Right.
know, to try our vehicles,
Right.
you know, to buy our vehicles.
Right.
Though they will never regret to say have the, you know, the GWM cars in
Yeah.
the life, you know.
Right.
So that's why somehow we would like to invite more consumers from the overseas market to
Right.
come to our factories, come out to R&D centers, you know,
Right.
come to China to have more. Of course, in some major markets, we also organize some like a GWM Family Day.
Yeah.
You know, GWM Family Day means you know that we also invite some real customers. I mean, owner.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, the
Real owners
owner
of the
and
vehicle.
also potential buyers, you know,
Yeah.
potential owners, you know, come to join us to see, to touch and feel, to
Yeah.
have try,
Right.
you know, so that the customers always happy to try something great.
Right.
If you're talking the technology, that's also have to like say that, you know, that's the world now. We're talking about the electrification.
Right. The more intelligent vehicles, more
Yes.
electric vehicles, hybrids
That's
as well.
right. That's right. So that's why the, you know, that electrification and the intelligence, you know, everybody talking about that, you know,
Right.
in this industrials, I mean, in this world, you know. So that's why we have to put a lot of investment for the intelligence features and also hybrid, you know, the electrification features,
Right.
you know, because we have the hybrid HEV, hybrid vehicles, we have the PHEV.
Yeah.
Now we have the battery EV, BEV. So that's kind of the electrification's technologies guarantees that people have the more greater experience with the
Right.
have the, you know, vehicles. Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to say that traditional vehicles is outdated because some vehicles, some market in the ICE model still need it. Diesel, it still need a diesel model.
Right.
Some like my power pickup, you know, it still need a diesel.
You got the
engine.
turbocharged diesel engine.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, some markets, you know, really they need the upgrading.
Right.
You know, the customers need much better technologies like electrifications.
It's very diverse demands and
That's
preferences,
right. That's
different
right.
consumers.
That's right. So that's why we do have such kind of the technologies to offer to the markets. You know, so that the people looking for something different, looking for something better. You know, looking for something new in the life. So that's why we can offer to the customers in the overseas markets.
Right.
Yeah.
Even when I was driving some of these vehicles earlier, because I've been in the Paul, I've been in the Tank 500,
Yes.
I've been in the Haval H9, the smart features that you were talking about, like voice control
Yes.
and a lot of the stuff you get on the screens, you got the seat warmers, you got a lot of intelligent features that are things that are very new for me, things that I have not seen in vehicles that I've driven before.
So that's why we the core value of the GWM, we said we summarize two words. One is the technology, one is the off-road.
Yeah.
You know, because what in our product portfolios, you know, we have the pickup, we have the, you know, the city SUV, we also have the off-road SUV, and we also have the MPV, and then we have the, you know, so a lot of the, you know, diversity, you know, different models to offer, you know, to the market. Currently, the technology, just like electrification, you know, and intelligence features, connectivities, and infotainment system, big screen. This is kind of the technology leverage with the, you know, IC engine, gearbox, you know, and another key words we are talking about the off-road capabilities.
Yeah.
You know, off-road somehow is really our strength. It's one of our strengths, you know, for our vehicles. You know, like a pickup, you know, somehow if you go to the Brazil, they have the big land. You know, the landlord, they need a pickup to drive the long way in the very bad, you know, road.
Right, and you got to carry stuff, tools, other supplies.
Yes, they need the off-road capabilities.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why we have the 2.4 turbo diesel engine.
Yeah.
And we have the 3.0 turbo. You know, the engine. You know, for the power Saha pickup. You know, so that's why the off-road is also for tank 500, for tank 300. Even we have the tank 400, 700. Those vehicles, it's guaranteed you know, our customers, when they drive our cars on the road, or no matter good road and bad road, you know,
Right.
that you know, you go somewhere, you know,
Right,
the
right.
vehicle make sure they will take you back.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's something, that's the kind of the safety we are talking
Right,
about.
right. So when I was driving some of the GWM models earlier, the off-road capability really was quite powerful. I was
Yeah.
driving, because we're on Changbai Mountain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm driving through all these snowy roads, steep slopes,
Sure.
lots of turns,
Sure.
and it handled very well. But at the same time, like the smart features, intelligent features, and the comfort of the vehicle at the same time, it's much more comfortable than you'd expect
Yes.
an off-road vehicle to
Yes,
be.
yes.
And I know GWM at the same time, they've really been working hard on the development of their vehicle, laboratories, test fields. It's very important in terms of the off-road performance, but also safety, like you mentioned a second ago. So how do you guys view safety as a brand for your vehicles?
You know, my concept, you know, our concept, you know, our opinions, you know, there's just some very funny joke. There's no money, no honey. You know, I say that no safety, no vehicles. If the vehicle
Okay.
cannot make sure, you know, that people have the safety in driving,
Yeah,
in parking somewhere, you know,
right.
you know, people will not buy it.
Yeah,
You
it's the
know,
priority.
yeah, it's a total priority.
It's
you know?
it's number one at the
Yeah,
end of
so
the day.
that's why we design the vehicles from the very early beginning. You know, that we make the plan, the design. You know, about what the car we look, what the model we would like to design to meet the customer's demand in this segment. You know, we say that okay, the engineering of the R&D centers will think. You know, how they design the safety.
Yeah,
You know, from the small component. You know, we have to say, of course, for the vehicle performance,
Right.
you know, definitely like off-road capabilities,
Yeah.
you know, that we have 3 locks, you know, that to make sure that safety with the people, with the customers have the better road conditions, they can back to home safety, you
Right,
know.
right,
So
right.
that's kind of the another things, you know, important things they were talking about the safety about the driver and the co-driver safety and the pedestrian safety. So you know that everything's you needed to consider comprehensively.
Right, there's a
you
lot
know.
of people involved. There's the driver, the passenger. There's also pedestrians.
Yeah, pedestrian safety
as well,
yeah.
right?
So that's why we are talking about that we are selling the cars in the European countries. So we are also selling the car to Australia. So
Yeah.
but the European Union, so you have the ENCAP 5-star.
Right, the
You know,
safety standard.
Yeah, ENCAP 5-star is also the very it's the must.
Yeah.
You know, Australia is the NCAP 5-star. Also,
Yeah.
it's the must. You don't
Yeah.
have this 5 stars. You know, you can sell the car. You cannot
Right.
sell the car. You
Right.
know, so that's why this is the basic. It's
Yeah.
very basic. You know, like a crash test. It's very basic. You know, the issues,
Yeah.
essential and
Yeah.
the basic. What I say, the you know the factors. You know, to selling the car to convince the vehicles to the customers to buy our vehicles.
Right.
You know.
So the European Union, they have their standards. You talk about
That's
Australia,
right.
they've got the ANCAP standard as
Yes,
well.
yeah.
How do they really test these vehicles? Is it that you guys send a vehicle to them and they test it?
Yeah, I'm lucky I had experience before, you know, a couple of years ago. So, you know, I think it's also the first generation H9. You know, actually for them it's a very independent, you know, organization,
Okay.
laboratory. So that they will just select, you know, the market, the vehicles from the market, from the
Oh.
different dealership. They don't know, you don't know that.
Randomly?
Randomly, you
Oh,
know.
okay.
Then they say, okay, they take the car, they send the car, they buy the car.
Okay.
They buy the car from the dealership.
Okay.
Then they send the car to the laboratory.
Uh-huh.
Then they invite you to come to as the witness. you
Oh, they
know.
invite GWM to go watch.
So you can witness. You
While they
know.
destroy your
Then
car.
we just crash the cars, you know. Then okay, good, not good, excellent.
Right.
You know you will see whatever, you know, cars after crash, you know, look like.
Yeah.
You know, so that will say, oh, excellent. This is no good. This is no good.
Right.
But generally speaking, so our vehicles, every time we have the NCAP 5-star crash test, you know, we always pass.
Yeah.
You know, that's why this year, so we have the very good numbers in Australia, you know, business. You know, even last month, December, you know, 2024 December, you know, our retail number is the 4,000 cars. in Australia. So this is something I really appreciate. Our Australian customers, to select the GWM vehicle and the GWM brand. From our heart, we will do whatever we could to make sure our vehicles in the best technology, in the best qualities, to serve, to offer our market, our customers.
Right. The approval of the customer, the owner, it's got to be very, very motivating.
Yes, I think it's really encouraging me. Encourage our team to do much better, to do better and a better job. The brand building is something, that if you don't have the car on the road, you put a lot of advertising, the TVC, billboards, just to generate the brand awareness, but brand awareness without the cars on the road, something really soft.
You need the real life experience. You need to see it yourself.
Yeah, we need the customers see and the touch and the feel and the buy, then the word of mouth for the customers.
Yeah. The word of mouth, very important.
Very, very important. Especially right now, in this generations, in these times, the Facebook, Insta, that's no secret.
Everyone's very connected.
Very connected. It's no secret. Everything is the public.
It's very true. Yeah. It's very true. All right. Well, cool. Thank you very much, Parker. All right, so we are out here in the Changbai Mountain Wilderness. We are on our ice and snow test track. We are going to be putting some of GWM's models to the test. So I'm out here in less than negative 20 degrees Celsius weather. I've got my warmest clothes on, but you might think I'm crazy, but I am here because I really want to see how these three models perform on this ice and snow track. So we're going to be looking at the Tank 500. This thing's got an intelligent four-wheel drive system. We're also going to be looking at GWM's pickup truck, the GWM Power 2.4T. And right here, the first one we're looking at is our Haval H9. This baby is the perfect blend of both hardcore off-roading and luxury all in one. So how will these babies perform on this real deal ice and snow extreme track? I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's hop in the vehicle and see for ourselves. All right, here we go. The gloves are off. We are officially driving. 方向盘加热.
方向盘加热已经打开了.
There we go. You gotta speak to it in Chinese because we are in China, of course. This is the Chinese model. But so what we've got right here is the Haval H9. So this Haval H9 is the flagship model of the Haval series. So this thing has been designed with great off-road capabilities. It uses the 6th generation of off-roading technology. So yeah, it's just an all-around great vehicle, no matter if you are a family-oriented person, got a family, like the comfort, or you also like the joy of outdoor adventures. This part's also cool as well. Throw my phone right here. It's low on battery, but we've got the wireless phone charger right there. Throw the phone right there. So for our challenge today, we are going to be taking our Haval H9 through the precarious and very kind of extreme paths that we have on Changbai Mountain. So we're talking ice, we're talking snow, we're talking steep slopes, we're talking patches of mud, we're talking about ground that is maybe a lot softer and not as stable as we would like. So this is going to be a great challenge for us to get a look at the automatic, or we call it the intelligent all-terrain control. So this Haval H9 has an intelligent all-terrain control. We can see how it performs. We've got different driving modes. Will it be able to take us through these different obstacles that we will encounter? So in terms of obstacles, we're going to be having cross axles, side slopes, really tight turns, S-turns, steep slopes, all sorts of things like that. So let's see how it performs. So this Haval H9, we're looking at a length of 4,950 millimeters a width of 1,976 millimeters, and a height of 1,930. And so this thing, it also has an intelligent 4-wheel drive system. So if you're in a particularly difficult area, you can throw this thing into low gear 4-wheel drive. It's going to automatically activate the central differential lock when it deems necessary. So that is also going to help you a lot, like for situations I was just talking about. If your wheel pops up, or you lose grip, or you lose traction on a certain part of your vehicle, that is going to have an automatic intelligence system that is going to help you deal with that. So this vehicle, the Haval H9, it also comes with an all-terrain control system. So we have 7 different driving modes, and I'll run you through them right now. So you just turn this mode thing right here, and it switches. You're trying to have a little fun and get a little fast. And then this brings us back to the mode I was just on. You also have snow mode. So this is the mode that I'm driving on right now, snow mode. When they designed the Haval H9, they really had in mind all the different types of terrain, all the different areas that the user might be traversing, might be adventuring in. So they've designed this snowy drive mode. So this vehicle has a 5-link suspension. So the suspension is going to provide a lot of stability, a lot of safety and reliability for the vehicle. If you're driving on uneven slopes, it's not going to have you sitting sideways. If you're going over really bumpy surfaces, it's not going to be throwing you around. So that's really going to enhance the comfort of it. And so this 5-link bridge, it also comes with a very thick reinforced bridge shell that's also going to protect the shaft of the vehicle. It will protect the half shaft. It will protect the differential. That's going to be important, especially if you are driving through very rugged areas. If you have rocks beneath the vehicle, you don't know what you could potentially be scraping up against. So that shell that goes around the bridge is also going to be important for the safety of your vehicle. So that suspension and also the armor on the bridge, it's really the shell on the bridge, it's really going to provide your vehicle with a lot of stability. And when we're talking about stability, you also got to talk about safety, because you can have all the fun in the world, it can be the most comfortable vehicle, but if it's not safe, well, then what does it matter? You know, so there's also quite a few safety features on this vehicle that I find are pretty impressive. So if we're talking about the body of the vehicle, 99% of the body is high strength steel. 83% of the frame is also high strength steel. And besides, you know, that's going to kind of be your first line of defense. You've got the body of the vehicle, that frame of the vehicle that provides you that outer layer of defense if you were ever to run into any impacts, anything like that. But besides that, besides your first line of defense, you also have a lot of features that are really cool, a lot of technology that is really cool when it comes to safer driving. So you also have the 360, so I hit this right here, and you can see a 360-degree view of your vehicle. So I can see everything around me. I can see under the vehicle even. If you're at speeds of, I think 20 kilometers per hour or less, you can also see right under the vehicle. So that's gonna be a big deal especially if you're in an off-road environment, if you're in a more rural environment, you need to know what's under your vehicle. I know people who drive their vehicle through water, and from the surface of the water, you really can't tell exactly what's underneath there. But you pass the vehicle into it, you're going to have that camera and that awareness under the vehicle. You're going to be able to see what you are traversing over. So this really gives you peak awareness. You've got blind spot monitoring. You've got 360-degree view of your vehicle under the chassis as well. It gives you peak awareness because you really, especially in a larger vehicle like this, it's easy to have blind spots. It can be tough to see what is around your vehicle. So whether you be driving off-road, driving outdoors, going through mountains, going through all sorts of crazy environments, or whether you just be driving in the city, the Haval H9 is a vehicle that's going to be able to offer you protection and safety, and more importantly, peace of mind wherever you go. Got a turn coming up right here. And slide. Ooh, very nice. This vehicle, really, the GWM Power 2.4T Passenger Edition, great handling, great stability. Part of that, I believe, is because we got the ESP, the Electronic Stability System. So this thing is able to monitor what the vehicle is doing, where it's at in real time, automatically dynamically adjust both the engine output, the engine power, and the brake pressure. So that's going to really help you increase that handling and stability when you are in kind of precarious situations or you are in some pretty dangerous terrain. So like just for example here, I'm driving on the snow, I'm driving on this snow course, I've got a lot of tight turns and I'm going at a pretty decent speed, you know? So as I come up on that turn, I am definitely going to be subject to a good amount of skidding, a good amount of slippage as well. So when you have that ESP system going, you don't really have to worry about that as much because that's going to reduce the slippage, reduce any potential skidding, and it's going to provide you with a lot more stability. So you can see I'm really whipping this truck on this snow course right here, and I'm making some tight turns on top of snow that is definitely slippery, where I'm definitely subject to a lot of skidding, but the vehicle still carries through. You have that enhanced stability. So whoop, whoop. See, that was a pretty tight turn at a pretty quick speed, but look at that, easy peasy. That is great handling, let me tell you. Oh. So I'm really going over some pretty rugged terrain here. It's very bumpy. I've got a lot of uneven surfaces, but the shocks on this vehicle, the suspension on our GWM Power 2.4T Passenger Edition really comes through. It's going to absorb a lot of that impact to our vehicle. You got the 3+2 steel plated springs as well. That's really going to help redistribute the impact of any forces. It's really going to enhance the stability and keep your vehicle kind of stable. And you know, I'm running through this rugged terrain here, this snow that is bumpy and uneven, but I'm still having a pretty comfortable ride, and I'm still maintaining a good amount of stability. So that's really that suspension and those shocks that are coming into play there. Very impressive in my opinion. Great braking on this vehicle as well. I mean, I'm flying through the snow and you never really know when you're gonna start kind of swerving and stuff, especially in soft snow like this. And you don't really, because there's a lot of hills and slopes here, well, you don't always know what's on the other side of that slope, what's on the top of the hill. And I just came up one and I saw there was another car, another vehicle there, but I tapped these brakes real quick, this thing slowed down just like that. So great braking on our GWM 2.4T Power Passenger Edition. This thing stops nice and quick. It's really got to give you a lot of confidence when you're driving fast like this. This vehicle is designed with a hybrid engine, and it has high power electric motors on both the front and back. So that combined torque, that combined horsepower and power of the vehicle just in general is really going to provide you with a lot of power when you're going through all sorts of situations and terrains. So we're going to see how our Tank 500 Hi4Z performs in a variety of harsh conditions and harsh terrains. So just kind of to start off with a general overview of the vehicle, before I got in this thing, when I was standing right next to it, it kind of really dwarfs you. Like you stand next to it and you feel small because it's a very large vehicle. The length of this vehicle is, I want to say, is 5,078 millimeters long. It's 1,934 millimeters wide, and it's 1,905 millimeters tall. Also has a very wide wheelbase of 2,800 150 millimeters. So that really wide vehicle width and also that wide wheelbase, that's going to provide you a lot of comfort and a lot of space, especially for your passengers. I mean, if you're sitting in the back, I know just earlier I was riding in the back of this vehicle and we had a full vehicle. I had someone to my left, someone to my right. I was sitting in the middle seat, unfortunately, but I did not feel, squeezed, or I did not feel like it was really crowded at all. You really get a lot of leg space to your left, to your right. You're not cramped or anything. It provides for a very comfortable both driving and riding experience. So the height of this vehicle, the length of this vehicle, that wheelbase as well, that wheelbase is going to give you a lot of stability and, all sorts of off-road conditions. When you have unlevel roads, when you have rugged terrain, it's going to provide you more stability in that sense as well. So it really comes with a very large fuel tank as well. 77 liters of fuel that this thing can hold. So you can be going pretty long distances. If you're going off-road and there's not a gas station too nearby, not one for maybe a while, it's not going to be a big problem. That 77-liter gas tank is going to get you where you need to go. And then the other thing besides that is this is a vehicle with a hybrid engine. So it also has electric power. Now, if you're going on full electric and more of an urban environment, because the Tank 500 Hi4Z is a great vehicle for both off-road and outdoor adventure and urban driving as well. So urban driving, if you're going full electric, this thing has a range of up to 201 kilometers full electric. So like I was saying, this engine is a hybrid engine. The engine is a 2.0 liter turbocharged hybrid engine. So this thing really packs a punch. If we're talking about the horsepower, this thing has, I want to say it was 836 horsepower. It's also got a maximum torque of 1,195 Newton meters. So we've got the hybrid engine here. This engine is a 2.0 liter turbocharged hybrid engine, and it's got both electric motors in the front and the back for a very high combined horsepower. I want to say 836 horsepower in the 800 range, also 1,195 Newton meters of maximum torque. So this engine and the motors, the combined power of it is 863 horsepower worth of power. So that to me really just speaks for itself. That is a lot of horsepower in one vehicle. And so right here, we're coming up on a very snowy field. It's kind of, we could very possibly lose traction here with the wheels. I'm gonna throw this vehicle into low gear 4-wheel drive. We'll see how it performs. So right here, we're likely gonna have a lot of slippage, perhaps, skidding of the tires. But when we throw this thing into low gear 4-wheel drive like this, you see it's rolling pretty steady through here. So as you can see, we have the multiple driving modes. That's going to make our off-roading experience very efficient and very effective. But the interesting thing about the Tank 500 Hi4Z is it's not just an outdoorsy off-roading vehicle. It's also a very comfortable vehicle. So like I was saying before, this is a vehicle that's nice whether you're out in the country, out in the mountains, out off-road, and out in the Great Plains, wherever you may be, or even if you're just in an urban area. If you're in the city, you're commuting, you're going to work, you're taking the family somewhere. This is a vehicle that really performs and really provides a nice experience in a whole host and variety of situations. So for example, I'm sitting here, I'm sitting in this seat right here. You can see the interior of this vehicle is very nice. It's Napa leather. The design on it is very nice as well. I mean, you might not be able to see it because I'm sitting on it, but I really like how they do kind of the geometric designs on the leather. And you also see it's perforated. It's got the little holes in it. That's in case, you're hot. It also has a really cool function where it has the seat ventilation. So let me see where I turn that on right here. So I click that and then you get the ventilation in the leather seats just like that, and to keep you nice and cool. Obviously, we're in Changbai Mountain. We're on Changbai Mountain in the middle of the winter. I don't really need that. I'm not hot at all. I would rather have the seat warmers on. So that's also an option. You have 3 different levels of seat warming. So it also comes with 8 different massage modes. So, this vehicle, great for going on adventures, but at the same time, you're really doing it in comfort, especially if you're going long distances. I mean, sitting in one spot in a vehicle for a long time, you know, your back can get sore. It can be uncomfortable, you know, to put it simply. But you throw that you throw that seat warmer on, you put on one of the 8 massage modes, you're feeling pretty good. You can go pretty long distances in this vehicle. So the Tank 500 Hi4Z really does provide a lot of comfort. Another thing that's nice about it is, you know, maybe you're going off-roading, you like to have the windows down, you like the breeze, you like the sounds of nature, all that. Or maybe you're in a noisy city or a noisy place and you don't want that. Or maybe maybe you got a passenger trying to take a quick nap in the vehicle. You want noise cancellation. That's another nice thing about the Tank 500 Hi4Z is it also has very nice noise cancellation technology. They call it library level noise cancellation. So
On the snow is the first time that I drive a tank, and it was really amazing. The sensation to the vehicles and to the system, the security systems, and the vehicle just goes wherever you want to go.
We're in the middle of nowhere, taking a proof the new part. This truck gonna be in Mexico soon. Stay with me and Frankie Mostro. We're in China. 3, 2. Today is the day we are here in China to test one of the new SUVs and one of the new pickups that will arrive in Mexico. And today is the day with the automotive industry Mexicans to conquer China.
Are you cold?
What a hot day today!
And now we are somewhere in China in the snow test drive from tank and power cars. And I have been driving this Tank 500. I have been enjoying this experience here with Red Gold Motors. I really like to be here in China.
I'm very excited in driving this car because it's a pickup truck, but it's very smooth, so very smooth, very easy to drive, very safe, and a lot of power. This car, I trust. GWM, go with more.
I've heard that today's press conference is going to be a big one. Let's go see what's in store and hear all about the exciting things that they're going to announce.
有请长城汽车副总裁刘彦昭先生。
非常感谢大家来到长白山，来参加长城汽车的冰雪欢乐周。从穿越阿拉善的万里黄沙到挑战长白山的冰雪陡坡，长城呢打造了一场又一场的越野盛宴，其目的呢就是让大家玩得过瘾，也让线上的朋友们看得尽兴。当然，没有硬核的产品，一切都是空谈。就在前2天，中国制造的混动产品挑战阿拉斯加的死亡公路，令所有人没有想到的是，战损的坦克400也完成了各种的测试科目，让全世界看到了我们中国制造的硬核实力。今天也将以发起者的身份，和一群志同道合的朋友一起成立长城越野联盟。它是一个由越野相关方、生态方组成的面向用户的一个组织，非营利组织，主要是提供越野的服务，对越野活动过程里边的支持和一些驾驶技巧的建议等等。它的使命就是促进中国越野文化的健康良性发展，而且让中国的越野文化成为全球越野不可或缺的一部分。那安全、快乐、爱心、公正是长城越野联盟运行的宗旨和原则。安全是基石，快乐是目标，是吧？我们玩越野玩的就是这个开心。那么爱心和公正是联盟成员都需要践行的价值观。长城的越野联盟就是希望联合大家，希望联合我们的用户，联合我们的场地方，联合我们的各地政府、那个文旅局等等，去挖掘当地有趣的越野路线。这就是我们越野联盟的第2个核心的业务，就是路书系统。大家可以在长城的 APP 上一起发现、共创、分享有不同文化特色的这种越野路线。 那同时呢，我们已经在长城 APP 上的这个 APP 中上线路书专栏，包括我们在中国的东西南北300多个热门的目的地，包括整个的越野路线、吃喝玩乐、游住行等，都是有所涉及，一站式指南，欢迎大家去体验一下。
随着这几年越野运动的普及，越野安全问题也逐渐的凸显。2022年，我们成立了越野分级项目组，专门来研究这种越野场景到底如何来进行分级。基于我们积累的数据和实地勘测，我们与上百位越野玩家、技术专家进行沟通、进行交流，最后大家共识了一个场景分级的办法。每一个场景都是由地形与地貌进行的组合。地形指的是地面的形态，比如说我们的坡度、我们的高度，可以用数据进行量化的分析。地貌一目了然，是浮土还是碎石，是泥泞还是冰雪，可以直观的定性分析。这地形和地貌的组合，两个组合起来就可以精准的定位每一种场景。所以说，我们对每一个场景进行精细化的梳理，最后我们对每一个场景进行了分级。我们分成了10个难度等级和5个风险等级。今天我们在这里正式发布中国首个越野场景分级标准，敢为天下先，这就是长城汽车的越野精神。我们深知越野精神的内核是挑战一切，不被定义。今天我们不是为了定义行业标准，也不是要限制用户的越野半径，我们是为了让喜欢越野的用户不仅要玩得开心，而且要野得安全。越野的前提一定是安全。道阻且长，行则将至。未来我们希望能够联合各界的力量，推动越野运动、越野行业长久、健康、良性的发展。当然，越野一定得需要自己亲自的体验。下面我们有请直播的嘉宾和我们的魏总跟大家分享一下他们的真实感受。
我想呢，今天我们这个冰雪欢乐周，实际上就是汽车文化的一部分。这也是咱们国家提倡冰雪运动以来，那时候是一个，我觉得是个狭义的，有点狭义啊，就是滑雪呀、滑冰啊。我们汽车也可以参与到这里边儿。实际上，这个也不是我们创造的啊，这也是国外都有的。也就是说，今后可能也不是周，啊，也可能是一个2周，
一个月，
一个月。也就是说，我们逐步在完善，逐步在向着汽车文化在进步。我想这是一个趋势吧。安全是快乐的前提啊，只要没有安全，我们无从谈这个快乐和享受。我们长城汽车呢，致力于越野车这份事业啊，要想普及好越野的这个运动和文化的话，我们在越野车的核心零部件上，基本上啊都实现了国产化，把我们这个越野的门槛把它降低。这个任何一个产业啊，实际上都要有传承。德国呀，在澳洲，你都能看到带牌照的100多年的车在跑。你比方说我们北京以前那个微面跑出租，我想有很多年轻人都没见过。再过100年之后，再考古的时候，这微面是没有的，它没留下任何痕迹，知道吧？这就是一个文化的积淀。今天我们谈的是玩越野的这个氛围和质量，使大家呢高兴的、欢乐的、安全的享受越野，是吧？把我们这个越野呢 变成更有文化，是吧？更有正确价值观，更有正能量，引导我们社会，给我们社会做出一些榜样，这才是我们最终的目标。
Hello, everyone. My name is Bakur Azhar. I'm the founder of Saudi Auto Group Medias in the Middle East. Been in the automotive media for nearly 35 years and have experienced almost every off-road vehicles from American brands to Japanese, especially Toyota. And when I say Toyota, I mean Toyota models. In Saudi Arabia, off-road desert challenges are something we frequently do. Just last week, we teamed up with GWM to take on the Liwa Desert Challenge. During this experience, I also got to learn about the GWM's off-road vehicle grading standards, and just now heard about their scenario-based grading standards, which I deeply, deeply respect. In the Middle East, much like China's snowy landscape, and dunes desert terrains are full of obstacles and challenges. A seemingly low sand dune might be extremely soft, posing numerous potential risks. I was fortunate to drive the Tank 500 in high desert temperature, over 45 degrees on soft sand dunes of Jeddah 2 years ago. And here we are driving Tank 500, Haval H9 and Power in extreme ice condition just to show off the off-road capabilities. When users understand the different levels of off-road vehicles, they can experience off-roading more safely, and they understand the different levels of off-road terrains.
Today, I've experienced the thrill of GWM vehicles in the icy wilderness, and it has left me in awe. But tomorrow, I'm stepping into a whole new world, China's intangible cultural heritage. I'm absolutely intrigued and cannot wait to see what it's all about.
Hello.
We meet again.
Yes.
Come in.
This is a very special traditional gift from China.
Yeah?
Then I would like to say the Happy New Year's, Happy Chinese New Year's. There's a spring festival over there.
Yeah.
So we would like to enjoy everything.
Awesome. I see.
China.
I got like a scarf in here and all that.
Yes.
That's going to be really good for the 2025 GWM Off-Road Day. Stay nice and warm.
Thank you very much. It's a very pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
And I would like to express my gratitude for your support and cooperation in the past.
Yeah. Hey, I'm happy to be here.
I also wish we can have the greater support, greater cooperations, and moving forward in the 2025.
Of course, for sure. So today, what do we got to look forward to? I'm already excited. I know we got a lot of activities coming up. What are we looking at?
Yes. I think that yesterday we have the great event with all of the journalists from worldwide. Then currently they are very excited, and to see how the cars, how our tank and the Power and this SUV pickup, drive in the ice, snow.
Do some good off-roading.
Yes, that's right. They feel excited, that. And this morning, they still ask for some more.
They still want to go.
They want more adventure.
I still want to go adventuring. I tried out the Tank 500 and all that, and I still want to ride in it. It's fun.
I just have a lot of I ask another cars, SUVs and tank. For some customers, they still want to have the more experience and adventures.
Of course,
it's fine. You're in China, you're in our home. Whatever we can, we will arrange everything for you.
That's like they say in Chinese, 来都来了. If you're here, you got to experience as much as you can. Right? You came all this way.
So. Also today, we also arrange a lot of the local or traditional food house.
Yum.
And art house, culture house. To have the more experience of that local culture or traditional culture in China.
Yeah.
Especially that Spring Festival coming, Chinese New Year coming.
Right.
People is really preparing for a home reunited, reunion.
It's starting to feel very
Yeah.
festive. You can feel it's coming up.
Yeah. That's why that we prepared a lot of the, that such kind of the event, so that to invite all of the journalists, the media friends, dealers, come to join this. So that they will, I would like to say that they were unforgettable.
Yeah.
They were unforgettable. They will never forget what they had the experience.
Definitely unforgettable. You got off-roading, you got good food, you got the culture as well.
That's right.
There's a lot to experience.
That's right. Hope you enjoy,
Yeah. I think we're also making dumplings later, aren't we?
That's right. That's right. That's why I was talking the local food that we have the special dumpling.
Yeah.
We made with DIY.
Yeah, do it yourself dumplings.
Do it yourself,
I'll try my best.
Yes.
No guarantees.
No, you must be very good at that. No problem. This will be very nice. The activities.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All right,
thank you, Jack.
Thank you for the gifts. This is awesome. It's so sweet of you. I'll have to try on the scarf. I guess that's food as well. We got a lot of stuff.
Happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Also, our journalists are very, very happy. I mean, they
first time for them.
For some of them, it's actually first time to China.
All right.
We have one very prominent journalist. He's actually the head of all the Formula One broadcasting in Bulgaria.
All right.
And he has been many times to Shanghai at every Formula One event.
But the first time he hit here.
First time here and first time at such a snow and ice event. So he's very impressed and also very impressed with the place. I mean, they never thought in this place, in China, there is such good conditions. Yes. Yesterday, we also saw that people are skiing at night around maybe 8 o'clock, still outside. Well, it's fun, huh?
Yeah, today they will have the more experience about our traditional culture.
Well, it's good.
Yeah, food,
it's good for the people to experience some Chinese culture because they come from far away and they're very interested.
Yeah, 5-star hotel is everywhere same.
Yes.
But this is such kind of the house and the special food, local food.
This is a great idea.
Yeah, make people.
This was a great idea.
Really?
Yes, because you saw we went to Westin, to Sheraton.
Yes.
They're just they have seen this everywhere. I mean, also the lady that is here, she's actually also traveling almost every week to some test drive in Europe or in sometimes even in South America, in America. But this is very special. I mean, she's also a judge of the International Women's Car of the Year. She's one of the judges for the Women's Car of the Year award. And she goes everywhere, but this is really a first for everybody.
Yes.
I mean, very, very nice.
Very good. Thank you for your feedback.
Please. This is a great idea.
Happy Spring Festival.
Well, happy Spring Festival. Happy Spring Festival.
电影看到你又看一次。
名字多了 ，Go Fender。
No, I'm Chinese dog. Yeah.
After this incredible journey, I've experienced the sheer power of GWM's vehicles and felt the cultural impact of China's intangible heritage. But now, I'm also curious, what do my new friends think about it all? I can't wait to hear some of their thoughts.
长城真的太有心了啊！告诉我们所有的越野人啊，要敬畏越野，而不是去征服自然。
对，其实我一直非常喜欢长城汽车这个品牌，对这个魏总也是特别的敬佩。
是的，
长城它造车有2个理念，一个是让你出得去。
那另外一个呢？
还有一个更重要的是让你回得来。
说得好，
就像咱们的长城汽车一样，造车工艺必须得非常的扎实。
那是，
在一些日常我们看不见的地方，用料都必须得是非常的猛。
Several different car brands, but the Tank 500 is our family favorite. Every weekend we take the Tank 500 out for off-roading. Wherever it's a rough mountain trail or a muddy forest path, Tank 500 handle it all with ease. It's not only powerful, but also luxurious and comfortable. My daughter says it's not just a car, it's our second home.
It's important to have a 4x4. We have good atmosphere, we have sand dunes, and you know, we need to take an off-road in the weekend, like I guys do in Paris as well.
Have fun.
So I'm glad to be here, and I'm excited, you know, tomorrow to try the GWM. So who does not know about Liwa? Liwa is an amazing city in UAE. And started this kind of competition. There's a competition who can go the highest on the sand dunes. And it's about 300 meters high. And not a lot of cars can reach to the top.
300 meters.
300 meters.
My goodness.
So it started as a race, and then now it's come as a culture. So this year GWM were there, and they brought their Tank 500. Liwa is the test for any 4x4 vehicle. If you reach to the top, you are on the top. And Tank 500 just proved it, they can do it, And honestly, it picked up a lot of market in our region. We did not know, we know a GWM, but the Tank 500 actually did a lot of good sales in the region right now. And it's competing with a lot of big brands now.
I tried almost all the cars for the GWM, Tank 300, 400, 700. But in Middle East, we don't see the 500Z. In Liwa, Khalid mentioned that is a big event in UAE.
Yeah.
That's what many cars with many branding is coming in that area. But we see the 500 High 4Z, the new one. That one is so amazing car. That he going up and go down, I think it's about 10 times. The other car is
10 times nonstop.
Yeah,
nonstop.
Always in the car.
Look around.
Wow. A lot of people in the car, you know?
Yeah, that one make it the people is so crazy.
Yeah.
The car is not stop because every car he going up 2 or 3 times, you need to rest.
Wow.
On the tail.
I was shocked myself when I saw it, honestly.
Yeah.
Really?
And after that, we go in the night to make the barbecue in the desert tent and we have a machine. He work like external charger. We make the coffee and make light and charge my phone.
Yes.
Oh, your Tank 500 is like a portable battery.
Big one. In the normal time, if you want to go outside, you need to prepare the battery for the light. You need to do some barbecue. But that one, just you need to bring...
Plug and play, you know what I mean?
Plug and play.
Yes.
Yeah, no need.
That's great
anything.
for camping.
Yeah, this, I think all the car. And already the car is going to city is very cool because he have a hybrid. Yeah, that's one amazing.
Good for city driving as well.
Yeah, and I will try all the modes. Just we coming now.
We're missing for the snow.
Yeah, I'm here.
One more.
So you're really familiar with sand mode.
Yeah.
But now you get to try snow mode.
Snow mode.
Yeah, I asked to prepare the high 4Z to this time.
希望我们就是一路长虹，红红火火。那么长城汽车全球170多个国家，有近1500万的用户，每一个用户呢都是我们最珍贵的一个财富了。GWM 呢，全球都是一家人，我们一直也期待有更多的友人啊能够加入到我们 GW 这个大家庭，大家一起啊，幸福美满、开心健康，对不对？
没错，
说得好，
没错，没错。
其实我们也希望2025年走到全球各地都可以享受到 GWM 的贴心服务。所以呢，我觉得咱们大家可以为了2025 GWM 一定红。干一杯！
干一杯！
来
吧！
怎么样
？Cheers！
2025，
我是长城。
好事长城一定红！
GWM, go with more.
So I just test drove the Cannon on the snow track that the GWM has got set up for us. It has so much control. I was definitely on the accelerator, giving a bit of a real test drive over the cross axle and uphill rush. Felt so comfortable driving. It has a lot of power, a lot of control, very capable car. Be great for towing something.
Oh, we met the other cars. I think this is the way we came.
I'm very excited in driving this car because it's a pickup truck, but it's very smooth, so very smooth, very easy to drive, very safe, and a lot of power. This car, I trust. GWM, go with more.
So I just got to test drive this beautiful blue pickup of GWM's in the snow and ice, left-hand drive, my very first time. I'm from Perth in Australia, so really surreal experience. This car drove really, really well. It was super smooth to drive, really comfortable. Had a few bumps along the track and it just glided over them perfectly. And then the power that it had was also really, really good. Super, really, like a lot of power there, ready to go, but very smooth to transition, so not at all abrupt. And overall, really, really cool. You know, you're driving along, looking out the window, there's like glistening snow, and you're in a super comfortable car, very luxurious inside, and overall, just a really awesome experience. So, really impressed with this little blue pickup truck. GWM, go with more!
GWM, go with more! GWM, go with more.
我感觉中有点没把握了，但是我们的车手还是有信心的。
我非常激动的，刚才呢已经，那个陆老师带领着我们4个人已经直接冲上了坡顶。那么其实，在整个过程当中，我们完成了这次挑战，并且在刚才他已经冲过一次了，2次挑战，从来没有人在这里做过。我们非常非常的激动，也非常开心，所有直播间的朋友们跟我们现场的车友们一起见证这个经典的时刻。
GWM, go with more.
This vehicle is designed with the hybrid engine, and it has high power electric motors on both the front and back. So that combined torque, that combined horsepower and power of the vehicle just in general is really going to provide